I'm back out on the dock this morning. As you can see, the guys are busy early this morning getting things ready. Let's take a walk through the dock. And first on this card here, you can see these Barberry Crimson Cuties are very popular. These are gorgeous big full plants. Next up here, we're looking at Thuja Fire Chief. Nice consistent crop, great color. A lot of folks are getting those 1 gallon azaleas. You can see here we got a gorgeous crop. And the guys are getting the carts ready though. You can see how popular those hollies are. Here we're looking at 3 gallon Royal Families. Beautiful landscape sized plants here. We're looking at our 7 gallon. These are Buxus Winter Gems. Again, this week, look at all the trees here, guys. I'm just going to kind of go around. You can see trees are hot. In the background there, we're looking at Royal Star Magnolias. You know, those are some of the first to open up. They're opening up in my neighborhood. We have some beautiful plant shipping though. Here we have our 3 gallon Mr. Bowling Ball. Fantastic looking plants. Xberries, again, we've seen a lot of those. These are Gibraltars. Nice, heavy, full plants loaded with buds. Here we're looking at some of our 7 gallon Hydrangea trees. I know there's some of the stuff is sold, guys, but you know, it's going to the garden center. Spring is here. Looking good. And then coming back here, we're looking at the 5 gallon. These are Green Giants. Some of the grasses are just starting to come up. We see some green coming on there. We'll see a lot of that with the heat. Here we're looking at subulata phlox. You know, that's something to look at for this time of the year. It's going to show a lot of color for you. A lot of the hostas are coming up with eyes and or starting to unfurl. Coming in here, we have variegated iris looking good. Look at all those hellebores. Still lots of buds on those. Starting to come up in many of the yards. Here we have our 2 gallon drift roses. Guys, trim those back. They're starting to leaf out. Looking good. Look at the landscape size on those 15 gallon. These are Alberta spruce there. Nice shape to those guys. Again, a different perspective. A lot of the container trees. I know the guys are still digging. You know, the days are coming here on digging, so be sure and get those orders in. We got beautiful specimens in the field, as well as these great looking container trees. Again, more of the 1 gallon azaleas. These are Karens. You can see they're starting to peek out with a little bit of color. More of those gorgeous hellebores. You can see the guys are early out and they're getting ready to load these trucks. Busy dock this week, guys. Again, fruit trees have been shipping like crazy, and you can see why. Look at the nice branching structure on these. Good value on these. So if you got them on order, I'd get them in because I think consumers are going to be out looking to plant these. Well, again, you can see the whites. This again is Royal Star. Those are starting to open up a little bit. We're starting to get some heat on them. Here we're looking at some of the girls, the Reds, Anns, Janes. They're a little bit later behind, but I'd get them in. More of the Xberries, 7 gallon Alberta spruce there, and here we're looking at some 15 gallon blood goods. Here we have 7 gallon Nashiki trees. Nice head on these trees here. I brought one out to show you. Nice structure to it. 7 gallon Nashiki trees. A lot of these Snow Fountain Cherries. These are those base buds, 7 gallons. Great price on them. Look at the structure on those heads. Those are going to show some color here very soon. You know, there are 3 gallon Mop Cypress coming down here. Look at the size on these 3 gallon Procumbens Nana. That's a landscape grade plant. Again, paniculatas are all trimmed back. Looking good though. Nice structure on these 3 gallon Limelights. Vanilla strawberries there in the background. Here we have some 3 gallon. Those are Green Mountains. And coming back here is our 3 gallon. These are Green Velvets. You can see small fruits are hot. These trucks are loading up these gorgeous blueberries here. They're starting to leaf out. We're going to see some flowers on them, which means a lot of fruit. Those are very popular. Nice 3 gallon lilacs going out. Heavy canes on these. You can see the buds there. They're not going to open up just yet, but I would get them in so they're blooming on your lot. A little closer look at blueberries. This one is Perpetua. You can see here, loaded with buds. Here we have another popular plant. This is 3 gallon Physocarpus Summer Wine. Leafing, just starting to leaf out there. Beautiful structure of these, trimmed out. They're looking good. Coming down here, I wanted to show you these 3 gallon. This is Bloomerang Dark Purple. Big, heavy 3 gallons, guys. If you're looking for a price point, we also have some 1 gallon Syringa Bloomerangs. Those are gorgeous, full plants, loaded with buds. Nice looking. These are 3 gallon Syringa Miss Chems. You can see they're starting to leaf out there. Beautiful. These are the Yuki series of Deutzia. You know, the guys again trimmed the back, shaped them up for you. They're starting to leaf and they're looking good. You can see there those Fuji tater tots are shipping out like crazy. I know they're sold. Great looking plants. Deutzia Nikos. Just wanted to show you, Forsythia is looking great. This is magical gold. Big flowers in this. See here, man, these guys are really jumping. Look at the Cherries blooms. Looking good on those 3-gallon Cherries. You have another peek at the 1-gallon drift roses. Again, they trimmed them back. They're looking good right now. You can see here, perennials shooting up to that dock. Here's a favorite here. We have Hackaloa all gold. You know, we'll see a lot of those coming up to the dock here very soon. Looking good. Here you have the new Ajuga. This is parakeet. Nice looking full plants there. Again, Dianthus is looking good. Coming here, aloe sensational. Look at that. You were looking at some grapes. You know, their jaw's starting to break growth on them. But man, look at the heavy canes to those. Here's another load of potted trees. These are all cherries. Gorgeous cherries coming up here today. New gen boxwood has been hot. You know, we see these almost every week. These are the 2-gallon freedoms. Again, iris is starting to wake up here. We have Versicolor, Purple Flame, the Variegata, looking good. Hemercalis, a lot of varieties of Hemercalis are full, as you see here. Then coming up, we're looking at the Peonies. You know, that's the time to get the Peonies when they're starting to eye up like that. Another peek at the drifts. Here we have our 3-gallon knockouts. Again, starting to leaf out a little bit here. Coming into the Liriope. You can see those are cut back. Looking good though. And then here we're looking at the petite knockout. That's going to be a hot one. You should get some of those on your next order. Here we're looking at some perennials. We have geraniums. I believe those are espresso. We have Gallon coming up. Nice looking perennials here. And we'll have a lot more coming on in the very near future. Just getting a little more heat on. A few varieties of salvia here to look at. Dianthus. Again, we have some of the salvia coming up. A few of the painted towns coming in. Looking nice. Again, a couple varieties of iris there to look at. Here we have Leucanthemum Beckett. This is the one I was telling you about. This is Iris Purple Flame. That is a showstopper in the spring, guys. Look at that gorgeous plant. Comes out with this deep purple color. Here's a little closer look at those peonies. Again, they're starting to pop up here. And, you know, with the heat, they're going to come out quickly. And this will just save you a lot of freight to get them on the lot. They'll continue to come up for you and bloom for the customer. Nice, sunny, magical gold Forsythia. This is the first edition, Spirea Sundrop. Great gold, new one, very hardy. Coming in here, we're looking at old gold junipers, nice color to those. And again, those beautiful limelights and limelight primes. Heat's making a lot of difference here. We're starting to see the spilled wine starting to show some leaf here. Then coming in, look at these. Here we have some 3-gallon new gens. Beautiful plants here. Both New Gen Freedom, which that's what this is, and Independence are shipping now. Again, here we're looking at the knockout roses. Very nice full plants, heavy. They're starting to break foliage. And then coming in, a lot of the hellebores. This is when you want to get them in, guys. Got a peek at those Deutzia. This one is Nico. Very popular one. Big, heavy, full plant. That one happens to be Pulmonaria there. There's a few of those coming out. Then here we're looking at some nice big, these are 3-gallon fine lines from Proven Winner. Shipping out some of the German iris. Again, these are gorgeous plants coming out. They haven't started to see flower yet, but you know, they're going to start to throw some flower buds here real soon. Spirea, you know, we've seen the heat's making a big difference here. They're starting to open up with some leaf. This is the Double Play series. This is Double Play Red. 7-gallon emerald green arborvitaes there are looking good. Here we're looking at 2-gallon tiny wines. Another look at those 3-gallon nest spruce. Big, heavy, nice value on those. Then another peek here. We're looking at Regilla. Again, those are spilled wines. Here we're looking at 3-gallon Gallon Azaleas, and again, these are just starting to kick in. Buds are starting to open up. Got some time on them, but I'd get them on the lots. Firelight Tidbit, man, that was a hot one last year. Again, lots of nice fruit trees coming down here. Look at the value. This is a 5-gallon Texas density. Here we're looking at some more of the perennials. You can see here, these are the proven winter going bananas. Then I'm going to come up here, give you a peek. Here we have sedum blue spruce. Got nice canful plants there. That is Heuchera longifolia. Here's the flaming carpet merlot. Looking good. Peek at some veronica. This is royal candles. Very nice. I like sky pencils. You can see those bloomerangs are going out like crazy. Those are the 1 gallons, 3-gallon size, bloomerang dark purple. Again, a lot of those German iris. Here we're looking at 3-gallon Carl Forrester, and again, that's a cooler season grass. It's starting to come up nicely. Again, man, another dock loaded up, ready to go. More coming up to the dock. Nice color on these Spirea. This one is candy corn. A lot of holly shipping out in the last few weeks and continue to ship out just because look at the size of these holly. Beautiful value here. I mean, that's a 5-gallon China grass. Now here we have the Honey Maid. Again, nice color on that foliage there. Armeria splendens back there, can full, a little bit of color. Coming back here, we have, again, daylilies are just waking up. Hostas, based on variety, we have, they're starting to unfurl here. Looking good. Achillea, Achillesia. Nice color on those mop cypress. Come down here, we're looking at more of the German iris, more of the lilacs, and then the euonymus. You know, that's a stable color throughout the season. Gorgeous gaieties and emerald golds. Again, here we're looking at Delosperma. This one is desert garnet. Stuart azaleas, looking at good here. We're starting to see a little bit of flush on the true bloom roses. And then here we're looking at Coreopsis agreb. Some more gorgeous hellebores. Again, look at all the potted trees going out here, guys. Very nice 3-gallon Blue Point junipers. Here we see the load. These have got some of the weeping fagus and things coming up to the dock here, the shipper containers. But the guys are really jamming right now in the fields, getting that being. Well, I'm in a house with the sedum flaming carpet flats, and you can see here how nicely they're coming along. You know, these are going to start to show a lot of nice color here very soon. This is a real popular one. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely give it a whirl, because this is drought tolerant color, guys, for both hard to reach places in the landscape and or your containers. Sedum flaming carpet flats. Look at the nice colorations in there. You can see how they're starting to, just a little bit of heat is starting to wake up these flats here. You're going to see some gorgeous color. Be sure to put these on your shopping list. These are sedum flaming carpet flats. Well, that's a quick walk through the dock today. I think you've seen a lot of gorgeous trees going out here. We have container trees, field trees. Some of the perennials are starting to wake up here. Beautiful landscape evergreens. Be sure to get with the sales team. Geez, I hope we're loading a truck for you.